I'm like so past it. I mean, you guys, you understand my life is so different, but like, and who I am, bro, is so different. Um, People really do change. I didn't think I changed, but shit. Anyway, shit, TJH, that just happened. What did happen though? What happened? It's funny because I think that time I tried to explain it, I had so much shit going on, and I just was so emotionally really unstable to like even put together. And I don't feel like that I could get anybody to truly understand it, which probably was my problem. And also too, I couldn't control everything that got put out there on your story because in all reality, like I didn't get to control the narrative, but I don't want somebody else to kind of rewrite my story as far as what I felt like happened. So yeah, I waited till older now, went through some new experiences in life, and felt like whenever this new DeVell was ready to talk about it, he would. And yeah, this is him. So yeah. Anyway, let's jump in again. What happened? Well, in short, to keep it brief, because I don't want to talk your head off. The channel was just out of my possession. You know what I mean? Julian shared passwords, and one day I woke up because the channel was gone. Now, I couldn't log in, none of that shit. What led up to it? Probably a whole bunch of shit. But I think at the time, I remember I wasn't filming for about like 30 days. So like, I just wasn't on camera. I needed a break. There was a lot of tension going on. It was just a lot going on. I felt like that things were going weird between me and him, in short. And I felt like, me personally, I just felt like I was being controlled a lot. I felt like that when it came to me trying to do my own shit on my own channel, it was weird energy. It was like, we need shit for this channel. When I felt like I made suggestions on like, maybe we should hire an editor, somebody who's cheaper, who can do the same thing you do, it's like he didn't want to do it. So you got two dominant men basically trying to do shit one way on business. Like you got him trying to run it this way, me going this way. It's almost like two different visions. And so really my whole thing was to have, like, to this day, and I think it's like the perfect time to kind of bring up this topic, is because like what AMP is exactly what I wanted TJH to be. Like AMP, TJ, like that's exactly what I was aiming for. That was my vision in my head. I was like, this shit, we would be one of the biggest creators ever. Like what? Because I felt like we had a few other people that you guys seen, and some more people that I felt like would have been great having their own channels. And you would use TJH as just like that place where we have videos together as a group. Whether we were doing a shooting range vlog, or we were doing military training or scuba diving, whatever the fuck we was doing, everybody would get together to do this, and we would just cash in all that money from TJH into like a property or a house, and we would just build that from the ground up, because how we always done it is we get shit out the mud. And so I felt like around this time, like this would be a good time, but there was so much going on between me and him that vision kind of started separating. But yeah, without me just showing up to filming, what made me stop showing up to filming was I felt like that the shoots were being manipulated. Like he would forget something on purpose to go link with a girl. Now I'm not saying that that's true. I'm not saying that he don't care about y'all. It's just at the time that was probably one instance out of many. I feel like there was other situations we had where we had disagreements, or I felt like he was lying to me, and I just, my guard is up now. I'm like, you're moving weird to me, and I can't really explain to y'all how it just felt weird. It's kind of like, how like a girl, like you got this girlfriend, like she always like, she got her phone next to her, next thing you know, it's like she start hiding under the pillow and it's on do not disturb, little shit like that. But obviously it's just different because like it's something I grew up with for like 10 years. So it's like, how do I explain that like shit don't feel the same, even on spiritual levels. And what I really started to understand now was that it wasn't as much him, but it was more so me. I was really having to call on myself to like take control of my life again. And that probably was going to piss him off, but that's kind of what I needed to do. I needed to take charge of a lot of shit. Like, it was somebody we met, or I met, and, he's like, I don't think she's a good girl. You shouldn't be around her. She's this and that. And, I was like rebellious. Like, I need to make my own friends. Like, I don't want to have my friend controlling my other friends and who I'm around and all that. And, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still cool with this person now. And me and her are still cool. But, obviously I saw the issues too. Like, I wasn't playing at the park that way. But I get it from a friend's vibe. Yeah, he's trying to look out, But I think for the extent of not saying we can't be cool at all, it was crazy. So I felt like a lot of control. And the thing about that was like, she ended up being there around the time I was leaving. She was like the last person I saw, actually, And, she said something that kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. But it's something that I need to hear because it was a truth, And I think when you're a young man, I think I'm, 23 around this time? I'm 27 now. So I just turned 27, like literally 2 weeks ago. So like, you know what I mean? Like at the time you're kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah, I think that just, it was a lot of headbutting and a lot of me, like, I don't know if our visions are aligning no more. And a lot of suggestions that I bring up are gonna be an overturn. And then right around the height of shit, it was like, DeVale, I don't feel like you're doing enough. And it's like, I mean, I'm trying to, but I can't really manage the shit the way I want to do it because you got a way you want to do something. So yeah, you wake up, account's gone. A few months pass. I think I tried coming back like 2 months later or a month later, like, yo, can I get back in? No response for months. So I said, fuck it, start my own channel. Eric did some bullshit to me. They made up a lie saying I was gonna hurt him and kill him, and that was not true. Like, but it's, more came out of it. I didn't go, like, it wasn't no court case or nothing crazy. It was something else. But yeah, like, it was DeVale's mental, and all my friends that I was cool with, Lella Serve, everybody, was just twisted on me. Like, even my friend now, one of my friends now, he's like, yeah, he tried to tell me to stop talking to you, you're a bad person. And I was like, yeah, here he is fucking gaslighting you to thinking that I'm not, you can't talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, I never sat once to any of them and was like, don't talk to Julian, he's a bad person. It's just like, you do you and I'm gonna do me. I never sat here trying to tell who to be friends with. You know what I mean? Like, that's me. I just, even now I kind of deal with shit differently. Even relationships, if somebody, she got too many hood niggas she with, I might be like, look, I can't mess with you because these guys out here shooting dudes over females, and I ain't having nobody pop up to my crib, so we might have to need some space. That's how I move. I ain't never gonna tell a chick to stop doing something. You do what you want, you gonna do it regardless. It's just, I gotta tell you why I'm not doing it. So I didn't really get wise. I just got told what to do. But yeah, I think out of all that shit, controlling it, just, a lot of experiences, because we went through a lot of shit we just went through a lot of shit, bro. That like, it was too much. And then you got other people coming in and you don't know their true intentions. And so it's just the clout, whatever. And then you get money involved and then women get involved. And yeah, bro, it got messy. So yeah, with that, we didn't pan out well, bro. And I can say that now that I'm that age now, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe that, like, this is me personally saying this. I can't believe I was so much of a bitch to not just do what I wanted the whole time. Because like now, I know me now would have never worked. Like, because I'd have been like, I'm too dominant now. I'm like, I'm doing my own videos. I'm gonna go to do this job if I want to. I'm gonna keep this car. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna talk to this person. Like, there ain't nothing you can say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I need to go learn new things. I can't be, YouTube is not growth. I don't have no real skills. You know what I mean? Now I got really, I do a lot of shit. Handy this, drive trucks, work in Medicare. I do a lot now. License, couple things I can get my hands into. But before, you don't know nothing. This is all you know. So it's like, you got to expand. And, I just felt like I was in a different spot. And, shit happens. But that's just what happened with me and him. Do I feel like that he took it too far in some instances that we were in? Yeah. But at the same time, like, I can't blame somebody who really don't really know better either, per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really know what you did back then? That was like, dog, this is crazy as fuck now. I can't, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, yeah. Now I feel like a nigga was trying to kill me. Like, he said, what? Nah, but hey, like, it is what it is, though. I'm not trying to bash you. I'm just trying to tell you what I felt like. And if that come across bashing or whatever, it is what it is, bro. I don't know. I think at the time, I was so afraid of what he would say, respond with on the internet, or what y'all would say in the comments, that I was trying to critique every word. I couldn't explain it to y'all a certain way. Just a lot of fear. But I done been through so much shit, bro. I don't give a fuck no more. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds crazy, but like, there's just ain't nothing touching it no more like it used to. And no one might going on here saying like F him and he's this and that. I'm just saying what I felt like I was going through, what friends were telling me. It was like, damn, I feel like this shit really just between me and him, and this shit is now all on the internet, and it's all fucking like, well, it has to be because it's public, you know what I mean? So it's like I gotta publicly address it, but too at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, it just feels more attacked. It's going 100%, 100 miles per hour. And the young DeVale is not equipped to like deal with this. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, regarding there's two videos because you guys got Eric's video, and we'll go into that because we're gonna go into it. But yeah, on his video, I had the shit with DDG. The shit with DDG was really something I should have kept personal. I ended up seeing DDG in North Carolina at one of his meet and greets and was able to talk to him a little bit about it, but he wasn't willing to really hear me out. And I think one of his boys, Rich, knew who I was. He used to watch me growing up, and it was just like, well, can you tell him? And it was just weird because I couldn't talk to DDG the way I wanted to. I wanted to get on the phone with him, but I couldn't. And the whole time you see online, like, this person saying, like, yeah, DeVale's saying that he's going to hell. And it's like, bro, I'm not even aligned on what you align no more. We got two different belief systems now, just from what I've experienced. And that ain't close to what I was trying to tell DDG. I'm sorry, but I never tell a motherfucker you going to hell, or that the Lord or God told me he was going to hell. Like, nah, I was saying I was praying to Jesus and I had a vision, one of these just strong visions and dreams that you were going through something right now, and it was similar to what I was going through. And I wanted to talk to you about what's going on. And I've seen DDG a few times. It was like, I just want to talk, bro. I mean, I really don't know. Because you telling me, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You got 8 billion people on the planet. Why me? What the fuck I look like talking to this nigga? I don't talk to DDG. I mean, I seen him at Studio 71 and, party at VidCon when I go out there. And, he a Midwest dude like me. And, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. But, like, out of all these people on the planet, I'm the one who know what the hell was going on apparently in his real life, and why is God showing me this? And that was something that I felt like I should just kept to myself, because I feel like that shit once again was like manipulated on camera. So I was like, that's just lame. The shit would happen with Kay and what was going on there, I'd never vouch for that shit to go out there. I never could really defend myself. And looking back with Kay, which I'll call her, it's like, I can say now, I knew that she really did love me, but I can say now as a grown man, she didn't know how to love me. I can say now that that I do understand at the time you know, what was going on. But it's weird because I'm getting asked questions. Did you do this? Did you do that? And it's like, bro, this is my personal life. That's why I don't really put it all out there. Like, I don't put my life out there, who I deal with out there, really, because it's like, I feel like you give the world everything, they're going to take everything. You got to keep a little bit of something for yourself. And really, when it comes to my relationships or the woman that I'm dealing with, that's really something for me. I don't really like involving y'all into who I'm talking to, what I'm doing, because y'all get y'all hands on that shit and start stirring shit up and thinking that I'm obligated to talk to you. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm gonna leave y'all in the dark. If y'all feel like I would do something like that, or you don't think I would, then that's up to you. I mean, but none of y'all really know me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just something crazy. But looking back on everything, just with her, okay, it was like, yeah, I know that she deep down loved me. I know that she could have did a lot more damage. And it's crazy as fuck that now my biggest fear is not even another man or this YouTube shit. It's really a woman, bro. I know that sounds wild, right? But a woman is really dead ass the scariest thing on this fucking planet to me. And I know I should not be saying that, but just kind of from that relationship and things that I have dealt with going forward, that I was like, women really have a lot of power. And if they really want to fuck your life up and do some damage, they can. Even if it ain't the truth. You know what I mean? She could sit there, lie, and say you hit her, and you know what I mean? And you still probably going to jail. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, just because you're a man. So I felt like, yeah, I think for her, like, to know she had that kind of power and pull, and, you know, she was just like, even if I'm not even trying to take it there, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like that, you know. But at the same time, I think at the time, too, I wasn't the man for her, or, you know, I couldn't be that. And, you know, I mean, I am who I am now, but, like, I just don't, I know myself now, and it's like, I'm just too mature for it. Like, I'm not even, I would never, I mean, the shit I was doing, like, I couldn't even think about, I don't even know if it would have lasted that long. And that's no shots at her, it's just that the mentality that I am now, where I'm at now, it would have been like, you know, you really just somebody I'm cool with. Like, you know, we cool. You know what I mean? You the homie. You really the homie, K. Like, you nothing more than just a homie. Like, we homies, you feel me? But we not, there ain't no relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was tweaking. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't know why my batteries be fucking tweaking, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of cut it up real quick. Yeah, why did I come back to TJH? I saw what happened with Eric. He's talking about he's sleeping with roaches. Whether that was true or not, hey, look, I don't even want no parts of it. After everything I went through, I didn't want to come back. And I know that, like, that was definitely an offer at the end of the video. You know, hey, DeVille, you could come back if you want. And it was just like, I feel like I'm going backwards. The whole point of this journey for me was to improve in other areas of my life, and which I've been successful at. At the time, it was scary as fuck because you're like, I don't know if I can do this. And now I'm really standing on it. Like, damn, I didn't think I could do this shit on my own. Just life in general. I didn't think that I could learn new skills. I didn't think I could be this. I didn't know I could pivot the way I pivot in real life. So now it's like, shit, I really beat these goals. I really did this shit. I really, like, got to these education. I really did this shit. Like, it's crazy as fuck. So it's cool, but, you know, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't want to come back. I felt like the same way it would happen. Just a lot of control. And to me, it was so much, bro. Yeah, I wanted TJH to be like AMP, and we had our own channels the same way Kai do. Everybody had their own shit. And we used it something to market off of and all that, you know what I mean? But it was just like, the energy ain't right. And it's like, if my day ones, if we can't get it right, then there ain't no point of even trying to go to this level. And yeah, it was just weird. You know, I felt like a lot of shit that I used to care so much about, even with this creative stuff or with y'all, just changed. And I don't know if it was the relationship shit we were dealing with, I was dealing with, they was dealing with. I don't know. I felt like it was just like, energy was different. I went through a lot of shit going to that top level, making more money, having more clout, seeing real money on these streams. And like when we did the streams, and what women were doing. It was like, see, I feel like you fucking with me just for who I am, and then you at another level when I throw myself back at the bottom, whatever. And then it's like, well, you probably leave me for a better opportunity. So it's your fuck both ways as a guy. I never felt like it was that big of a deal, so I just said, well, why not just love myself more and do what's best for me. I bet the best exchange in gold is wisdom. So I was like, let me just get some wisdom and live. But I've been seeing the comments, you fell off, and yeah, bro, it was fucked up. You know, I felt like a lot of shit was fucked up. My head was definitely fucked up for a little bit after that. I couldn't even live in the city no more. Like, the sirens were hurting my ears. Just shit hurt my brain, bro. I ain't gonna go to the extent of saying it was like PTSD. I just felt pain everywhere in my head. Just pain. I don't know if I overstressed myself. I don't know if it was a situation. Just hella pain, bro. You know, a lot of the times it was threats on, you need to sue them. They sue you. He said this about you, DeVell. Sue him. He gonna try to sue you. It's just like, bro, bro, I'm more fucked either way. Like, I don't feel like that. Everybody's opinion and everything is cool, but like, everybody has went completely different ways now. Every single person, even the women at the time that were there. And it's just like, this is what I really was waiting on. Let that shit die out. Let you come back years later. If people still ask you about it, sure, address it. But like, if not, you cool with it. Because I took my video down for a reason. Nobody made sense of it or whatever. And number two, just like, I just didn't care about it. I didn't really think men I don't know a lot. I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. I really don't know in a lot of a society that really give a fuck about men emotions or what men go through. I don't think I was really raised in that. I was really more raised like, people really don't give a fuck about you, what you have to say and what your emotions are, what happened. They just like the drama. So like, just go live your life. And some of these comments on here, you know, to this day, are like, y'all still talking about this? Like, drop it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's old. And it's like, yeah, that shit's old. But, you know, I'm putting this video here because I don't expect it to really, like, do anything. And I'm really putting it here just so somebody asks, like, where I seen you from? It's like, yeah. Or what happened? It's like, this is my side of the story. But, yeah, bro. I mean, the damage is done. You feel me? I think that's the thing about it. I think every name that could have been called, whether it was, you know, him calling me some or Eric saying this, whatever, everything that could have been done has been done. And now that you get to sit back and absorb it and see and observe and see what's going on now, and it's like, I'm like, damn, bro, chilling. Like, but, you know, at the heat of the moment, at the time, it's like, whoa. You know, and yeah, so it didn't work. I feel like we just a lot of bullshit, and we had two different visions. I feel like he had somewhere else he wanted to go with TJH, and I feel like that's what I'm looking at now, is just him, you know, whatever that looks like, is what his vision was. And my vision was more of that AMP, more people, more of a brand look for TJH. Because I wanted to give you guys more talent and more of what we knew and all that. But, you know, I just feel like God has different plans for everybody, and that, you know, whatever works out for the best works out for the best. But, yeah. I think as far as the topic of like DeVell fell off, or, you know, people like, you're going to regret this, like, I don't regret shit. And I don't regret, like, me wanting more for myself or a better life or more control in my own life. I don't care to fall off. I really be honest with you, YouTube could be annoying as fuck. You don't really have privacy. Everybody feel like they know you because a whole bunch of people know you or they see you online. And, you know, if women start looking at you away because you put yourself out there, but that's not who you are, and then they think you know who you really are and they don't. I don't know, I just feel like YouTube has, I can't say social media alone has done more damage than good, but it definitely can do a lot more damage than good, so I never fell in line with it. But yeah, so that's my part. I'm cutting this off now because my camera battery about to die. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to DM me. But yeah, Vel's out, bro. And good luck to everybody. And no hard feelings to anybody who was a part of this journey. And I wish you guys the best going forward. I swear to God. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.